On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning shut out the Mammoth to start a 6-game homestand. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Tuesday, January 27th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning were back home to face the Mammoth on Monday night. Both teams were 9-1-1 since the start of the calendar year. That's the best record in the NHL. The game was scoreless after one period. It was still scoreless until late in the second when the Lightning had a power play.
They'll crank it cross ice. Gensel traps it down right circle. Right point to Kucherov. Kucherov, left circle, Raddysh. Fire, score! Raddysh! Blasting it past Vasilevskiy. Tremendous pressure by the Lightning in the power play. They go up 1-0 with 2:22 left in the second.
For Raddysh, it's his 14th of the season and his 6th goal with a shot speed of over 90 miles per hour. This one was 92.38 miles per hour. Now the score would remain 1-0 Lightning until late in the third when the Bolts got another power play.
Barrett Hayton and Cirelli in the draw. Won by Cirelli. Raddysh center point, right point Kucherov. Heisland Moser in front, Cirelli holds, shoots, scores in! Hagel! Vasilevskiy got a piece, but not all of it, and Hagel chopped it in! 2-0 Lightning with 45.7 seconds left!
The goal would be changed to Anthony Cirelli for his 15th of the season, and the Bolts won 2-0. Andrei Vasilevskiy made 28 saves for his second shutout this season.
Well, I thought as a team we've been playing good hockey lately. We played a great team tonight, and they're on a run too, same as us. So it was a really close game, and our big players stepped up, I feel, and teamwork, good team win.
Darren Raddysh on bouncing back from Saturday's loss in Columbus.
Maybe it was the delayed flight after the game. We all sat in there and watched some TV, watched some UFC, and kind of just forgot about the game. So when a streak ends, it's hard, but you just got to go back to what you were doing those last couple games and figure out what was working and just kind of build off that.
JJ Moser on their habits after a loss.
Focusing on the little details is what helps you. Focusing on the things that you kind of can control, be very specific, I would say, is what helps you to not think about the last game. So just what we did today, good breakouts, clean execution, and then you play more with the puck, and that obviously helps you.
Nikita Kucherov had 2 assists in the game to extend his point streak to 6 games. It gives him 80 points this season, his 8th career 80-point season. Now, Kucherov was named the NHL's number 2 star of the week. He had 2 goals and 6 assists in 3 games last week as the Bolts went 2-1. The Lightning recalled forward Curtis Douglas before the game from his conditioning stint with the Syracuse Crunch. Douglas has played in 27 games with Tampa Bay this season, recording 2 assists and 75 penalty minutes. He's averaged nearly 6 minutes of time on ice. Congratulations to Dave Mishkin, who called his 2,000th game for the Tampa Bay Lightning last night. This includes 3 Stanley Cup championships and 8 Eastern Conference Final Series. Speaking of Mish, he and Greg Linelli will recap last night's 2-0 win over the Mammoth on Lightning Power Lunch presented by Reef Rum at noon Eastern. You can watch the show on Facebook, X, or YouTube, listen live in the Lightning mobile app, or download the podcast in your favorite app and listen anytime. The Lightning have the day off today. They're scheduled to practice tomorrow, then they'll host the Winnipeg Jets on Thursday night for our Gasparilla night. Limited tickets still remain at TampaBayLightning.com. Puck drop scheduled for 7 p.m. Eastern. Our radio pregame coverage will start at 6:30 on 102.5 The Bone and in the Lightning mobile app. The game will be televised on the Spot, Tampa Bay Channel 66. Ben Pierce and Julie Stewart-Binks have an all-new Into the Blue podcast presented by Penelope Bourbon out now. They preview this weekend's Stadium Series game where the weather looks absolutely perfect. They look at Nikita Kucherov's chance for a 3rd straight Art Ross trophy, and they look at some of the injuries on the team. You can watch this show now on Facebook, X, or YouTube, or download the audio in your favorite podcast app.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2004 that the Lightning traded for defenseman Daryl Sidor from the Columbus Blue Jackets. The 2-time All-Star was a key spark to the 2004 Stanley Cup title run. Happy birthday to Jason Ruff, who played in 7 games from 1992 to 1994. He scored 1 goal for the Bolts. Orlando Solar Bears, they lose 2-1 to the Atlanta Gladiators. Jack Adams was the lone goal scorer. The Solar Bears will play at the Savannah Ghost Pirates on Friday and Saturday night this week. The Stadium Series game is now just 5 days away at Raymond James Stadium between the Lightning and the Bruins. Puck drop scheduled for 6:30. We'll have a special 1-hour television pregame show on the Spot, Tampa Bay Channel 66, beginning at 5:30. Thank you for listening to the Daily Strike for Tuesday, January 27th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is hockey day.